and good morning students. Welcome back to your online tutorial class. In the previous class, we discussed about what is a home and what is a house, and we also learned the difference between a house and a home. And in this class, that is the today's class, we are going to learn about the parts of the houses. That means different parts which are there in the house, we are going to study about them. But before starting today's session, let's just recall the previously learned topics. In the previous session, I told you that a house is just a structure which is put together with the help of the materials like cement, iron rods, wood, etc. While if we talk about a home is a place where you feel warm and cozy. A place where you are surrounded with the things which you love the most and which are special in your life and have meanings. But most of all, you are surrounded with those people whom you love and those loves you back. I also told you that why do we need a house? So can you tell me why do we need a house to live in? Yes, you are right, because the house protects us from the environment and the weather. It also gives us protection from heat, cold, rain and snow. The house protects us from the attacks of wild animals, thieves and robbers and many more. It is very essential to build a house or need a house to live in, as it provides us with safety as well as gives us shelter. There are two types of houses, Kacha house and Pakka house. Kacha houses are very weak. They are made up of wood, mud, straw and dry leaves. Kacha houses are also known as temporary house. While if we talk about Pakka house is very strong. They are made up of concrete, cement, iron rods and steel. Pakka houses are also known as permanent houses. The buildings which we see around us are all an example of Pakka houses. Now I am going to show you one video. Through that the topics will be more clear to you. So I want you all to see that video carefully. Our home. Where do you live with your family? Paste or draw a picture of your home in this box. Now you can see a box given in the course book. There you need to draw or paste a picture of your home. Okay, so now let's read. A home protects us from heat, dust, rain and cold. It also keeps us safe. A house may be big or small. It may have one or more rooms, bathrooms and kitchen. It may also have one or more doors and windows, a roof and walls. A house is made of bricks and sand. It can also be made of concrete, wood or mud. Word buddy. Protects, keeps safe, safe, away from danger or harm. Roof, the upper part of a building. Brick, a block of baked clay. Sand, loose grainy soil. Concrete, a mix of stones and sand. As we read now that a house can be small or large. We also saw that we need different materials which are used in building of houses. Different types of houses need different materials. A house can be built of bricks and cement. It can also be made up of concrete, wood or mud. Same way, there are multiple types of houses which need different type of materials for its building. So for building a house, the most important and essential things are its raw materials. Raw materials means the things which are used for building a house.
Brick by brick. A house is a building for people to live in. It becomes a home when we start living in it with our family. A house may be big or small, kacha or pakka, permanent or temporary. What is important is the material of which it is built. Now, let us get some information on primitive homes. In early times, men made houses to protect themselves from the wild animals, the weather, and their enemies. They used whatever material they could find in the places where they settled. The earliest men lived in caves. Where there were no caves, they made a framework of wood and covered it with leaves called leaf huts. These were mainly in forested areas, so attacks from wild animals were very common. Then they began to build tree houses. Sometimes they dug holes in the ground and covered them with leaves and branches which acted as a roof. The Neanderthals used bones of big animals like mammoths to make their huts, and mammoth fur was used as flooring material. Now, let us learn about modern-day homes. The buildings that we see around us are called permanent houses. They are built using iron and steel rods for the framework and bricks, sand, and cement for the walls. Water plays an important role in binding the cement and sand together. The most important thing in a building is to have a strong foundation and a good framework. First, the land is dug deep, then the foundation is laid, and after that, the iron rods are used to erect the framework. The foundation has to be very strong to protect the houses from extreme weather conditions and natural calamities. For erecting a wall, net is used to separate the sand from the impurities. Then, a huge machine called cement mixer is used. Cement, sand, gravel, and water is mixed in this machine to get a thick mixture called concrete. This concrete has to be perfectly mixed because this is what holds the bricks together. After the walls are erected, the plumber, electrician, and mason make it a complete house. The main door to the house should have an eye hole and should be very strong with a good locking system. CCTVs are put in building so the security personnel can see who is coming and going out of the building. Houses can have a safety door with a small grill opening for letters and packets to pass through. Some houses even have iron door frames for more safety. Most houses have glass windows fitted in aluminium frames. Grills are normally put outside for security reasons. In smaller towns and cities, most windows are made of wood and glass with skylights or ventilators to let in sunlight and fresh air. Wire or nylon meshes are put on windows to prevent flies and mosquitoes from entering the house. Different materials like marble, granite, tiles, wood, and cement are used to make floors. Drains should be covered. Bathrooms and toilets should be kept clean and dry. Dustbins should be covered, and garbage should be disposed of daily in a hygienic manner.
There are millions of homeless people in the world. We should thank God we have a house to live in. We should take good care of our house.
Now, at the end of the session, we will do a quick revision of whatever we learnt in today's class. I told you that we need different type of materials to build different types of houses. We saw that there are two types of houses, Kacha house and Pakka house. Kacha house are weak, while Pakka houses are strong. Kacha house need materials like dry leaves, straw, wood or mud, while for building a Pakka house we need cement, iron rods and steel. Pakka houses are very strong compared to Kacha houses. Pakka houses are known as permanent house, while Kacha houses are known as temporary house. Through this, we learned that different types of houses need different types of materials for its structure, or you can say for its building. So, what we learned from today's class is that a house needs different types of materials for its construction or for its building work. I hope you are clear with today's topic. We will be covering the next topic in the next video. Till then, stay home, stay safe. Thanks for watching this video. Lastly, I want to say, wear your mask and follow social distancing. Toodles!